Ball down at the Hawthorns a few times, Danny. You mentioned in the pre-game, old-fashioned ground. Does it feel like it's on top of you?
Yeah, it just feels very compact and a small ground, really. I mean, there's probably not too much in pictures in terms of that, but it's just the stands around the grounds that, you know, it's deceiving really at times. And, you know, we play at the likes of the Emirates where it feels quite far from the pitch, and people have talked about, you know, West Ham's ground and feels miles away from the pitch, but down there, yeah, it feels like the crowd are on top of you. A nice compact ground, a bit like White Hart Lane. I used to enjoy playing down there.
Yeah. Here we go then. Do you expect both sides to enjoy some possession this afternoon, Danny?
I think Tony Mowbray will obviously know West Brom quite well. I know it's been a few years since he's been there, but everybody knows the way that they want to try and play and get the ball down and try and pop it around and dominate the ball. But at the same time, we've got to have our spells on the ball.
Yes, possible opportunity here for West Brom. It goes in early. Cleared by Pierre Ekwa in the end.
Yeah, and that's what we're saying before the game. They want to get out to Jed Wallace on this right-hand side. He's a danger. You can see their ball just slipped in behind Dennis Sirkin, running back towards his own goal, and a little bit of panic in the middle there. We get away with it.
He was such a threat, wasn't he, at the Stadium of Light back in December. It was Monday evening. It was freezing cold that night.
It was, yeah. But he's decent delivery. You know, give him a half a yard and he'll put quality into the box.
This one going down the other flank this time. Another possible opportunity. So 9 with the clearance.
Yeah, started well, haven't they? You can hear West Brom fans are up for it there. Luke does really well there. Ball's pulled behind the back line and just reads it quite well and steps onto the ball, Luke. Let's have a look at it back there. Yeah, it's just in behind Dennis there. Pulled back, actually misses that one. There's it Swift coming onto it, I think. Doesn't get the contact on it, and Ekwa scrambles it clear.
Sunderland playing it out, or trying to at least. Just need to ride this, don't they?
Yeah. Slow start.
Another early cross, comes to the edge. Oh, referee's got a decision to make there. Doesn't seem interested.
I think it was Abdullah Bar wrong side. We'll see it back. Yeah, 1 or 2 West Brom players asking for it in there. Let's have a look. Yeah, Ekwa misses it, doesn't get the contact on the ball, and let's have a look. No. Do you know what? Bar's foot's in front of him. He actually makes contact with Abdullah Bar. You see it back now. Puts his leg in front of his.
So really, it's a good interception by Abdullah.
I think it was Malumbi, was it in there?
Sunderland haven't had a second yet. Come forward again, West Brom. Ahmad back there doing some help.
Yeah, need to try and take sting out the games, get a couple of passes and settle it down if we can.
It's Jack Clark. It's such a great player for Sunderland this season. Gelhardt. Plays it forward, looking for Jack Clark. Put too much on it.
Yeah, just looking at the lineup, I think it is a forward. So you see there, see Abdullah Bar's foot's actually in front of his head. I think it is Malumbi, isn't it? The 14. Ekwa, yeah, doesn't deal with it, does he? And sometimes you see them, you know, ref can panic and, you know, think, oh, the West Brom player looks like he's in front of him, give the penalty, but he does well.
I think the referee was in a good position to see that in real time.
Yeah, there he is. Looks quite relaxed, doesn't he? Yeah, I was just going to say there, sometimes it looks like maybe a 4, but then dropping into a back 3 with Linden pushing high on the right-hand side. Jack almost as a left wing-back as well, becoming a 3-4-3.
Does that mean the likes of Daniel and Pierre Ekwa have to be more wary in the defensive mode?
Yeah, they will, yeah, and you see Abdullah Bar just dropping in now, so them two will sit a little bit more and he'll just drop in at times, just playing between sort of midfield and trying to help Joe Gelhardt out as well, higher up the pitch.
Colin Grant trying to go the long way around. Lyndon Gooch sees it out.
Yeah, he does really well in them situations, Lyndon, doesn't he?
Captain this afternoon.
Yeah, gets his body across him well. Lyndon will enjoy this type of game only. He knows what it means, obviously, for playing for the club anyway, but the position we're in, and he'll want more than anyone perhaps out there that, you know, looking to get into the playoffs and look to try and get another promotion.
He made his debut in the Premier League, didn't he, under David Moyes?
Yeah.
Just can't get it out. Grant puts one through. Comes for the shot on the edge. Sunderland deal with it for now.
Yeah, problem is there, we are trying to play out from the back, and I get that's how we've played our football all season, but West Brom are pressing us that high, and the intensity there, we haven't got a minute to settle on the ball, and just now as that's popped into Dan Neil there, the man's on top of him early, he hasn't got time to turn in there, Dan.
Trying to nick it. The GI down the flank. And the Gooch gets there. Ahmad. And they'll be wary of Ahmad, won't they? They'll have done their homework.
Yeah, he's had a couple of frustrating games, I think, hasn't he, in the last couple. You know, obviously he got the winner against Birmingham, but just his general game hasn't quite been what we know the levels he's played at this season. But yeah, teams will, you know, if I'm the opposition, I'm looking at Sunderland, where their main threats, obviously Jack Clark and Ahmad, stop them getting on the ball, try and double up as quick as you can. You know, force them out wide, really. Don't let them come inside as they like to on their favoured foot.
Migunayan. Ekwa drops his shoulder and tries to advance through the middle. Couldn't take control of the ball though. Furlong. Whistle goes.
Yeah, against Thomas Asante now. Has he just got a piece of trachea? He thinks he's getting pulled, I think.
The home fans were a bit miffed by it, I must say. It didn't look like there's much in it.
See it on this one. But yeah, he's got a piece of trachea shirt there, hasn't he? And then, yeah, I think the linesman's probably had a better view than the referee, and he's called it. Soft, really, because he's in a good position there. He's quite strong lad. He's backing into trachea. He's got the ball under control.
Yeah, Brandon Thomas Asante, 9 goals in all competitions. Their top scorer this season.
I think coming from Salford, didn't he?
Came in from Salford. He's had an interesting career. Ebbsfleet and MK Dons is where he started. He's moving back through the leagues. (24) now, Thomas Asante. Too much on that.
Yeah, so just trying to feel our way into the game. They're getting a couple of passes in. Just, I think it was Pierre Echols, and it just needs to tidy up a little bit, take care on his pass.
Foul against Clark. Michael Proctor is coming out for an early word with Tony Mowbray. It's these early exchanges when finally all the homework does it pay off? Or has it gone the other way, I guess?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, but these are the situations I was on about there. But in general, you see there, Ajayi, he's the main threat, isn't he? The big number 6 coming forward for set plays. And we're not the biggest. Perhaps Pierre Eck was our biggest player. But you're looking at both Luke O'Nien, Trey Hume to try and deal with the situation.
Ball's played in. Dan Neil it was with the interception.
It wasn't a great delivery, was it? Too flat.
Yep. West Brom going into this game with a win on Tuesday evening, away at Blackpool. Thomas Asante scoring on that occasion as well. And the last 2 West Brom, as we said down in the pre-game programme, they're in a little bit of form at the right end of the season. I think Connor Townsend won a corner there, first of the afternoon.
Yeah, certainly started the better team, only almost 10 minutes on the clock. West Brom been on the front foot. We've struggled to try and take control of the game. A couple of passages where we tried to get a few passes in, but the press was too much for us. We give possession away.
It's a busy penalty area against the first man. It's Dan Neil on this occasion again. It looks like a free kick. More of a shove on Dennis Serkin. Back in the side after his one-game suspension. Did take a nasty knock to the face.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, nosebleed. Well. Yep.
It was Tahi Chong he had a hard time with, wasn't it, against Birmingham, Dennis Serkin?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, he was lively, to be fair. Just on that one there again, Trey just plays into Dan Neil, pops up, and see again the West Brom midfield. I think it was Mulumbu again, just on top of Dan Neil. Got to help each other out with the quality of pass. Better.
He can't get
so
there.
Better yet on the deck, pushing us forward.
And he knows that. I think the West Brom press has just slightly eased in the last minute or so. Sunderland have ridden the storm. It's all about what they do from here. That's well won by Ekwar. Gets it back. Good ball forward. Barr shoved off the ball. Surely that's a foul. Nothing given.
It was Jai, wasn't it? Big strong lad just come in and used his weight and lent into Abdullah Barr, but bit of a shoulder to shoulder, I think.
Gelhardt back and working hard for his side. Jack Clark as well. Oh, look at that from Jack Clark.
It's quite frantic, isn't it? Everyone's picking the ball up and driving forward, and then it's either a pass or a foul at the minute.
Well, it feels like a game where lots at stake, Danny,
yeah.
and it really is. Both these sides could be in the playoff positions after this game. Carlos Corberán knows that only too well. Back in English football is Corberán after a spell at Olympiacos. Made his name really at Huddersfield, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He's done a great job since he come to the Hawthorns.
Kept in on the near side by Furlong. And 9 comes across. It's not possession, but
That's good from Luke.
Nelson under pressure. He always seems to not be phased in those situations, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Anthony
it's composure, yeah.
Ahmad to Barr, takes a bit of a bobble on his control, gives it back to Ahmad. Gelhardt picks it up. Jack Clark just overhit that one. Clark's forced wide. Ahmad. Barr, can he get a shot away? He does, and it goes for a corner.
Yeah, it's good play from Ahmad. Comes across this left-hand side, doesn't he? Links up play well. I think maybe Joe Gelhardt could over that one, and then he plays it out wide, puts a little bit too much on it into Jack Clark's path, but Barr's been quite lively out, going forward, gets the shot away. Corner for Sunderland.
Jack Clark takes Sunderland's first corner of the afternoon. Oh, drops for Gelhardt.
Caught it sweet on the volley, didn't he? And
did he take a deflection? I think
yeah,
might
West
be
Brom defender
one.
just gets enough on it, up and over the top, just finds himself free. I think his man comes to try and get involved and doesn't get there. Little touch on, let's have a look. Comes off Thomas Asante, and he catches it really well.
Defender with his head in the way there.
Yeah, I think
Mulumbu.
it's Mulumbu, isn't it? Yeah, just gets a little bit on it over the top.
Another one. Well, takes it short. Gets it back. Then it comes in. Doesn't get past the first man though. Gooch tries to keep it alive. Counter on here for West Brom. Grant.
Yeah, he does well on the recovery, Lyndon. Yeah, I think his decision, he was trying to go back across the pitch, maybe keep it out onto this left-hand side, and then coming back towards his own goal, but then 1v1 situations he does well. Again, up against Grant.
Ahmad.
That's better, just having a bit of control on the game now. See West Brom, as you mentioned there, the pressing really high and frantic early on, weren't they, first 10 minutes, and they've just come off it a little bit. You can't do it for 90 minutes, of course, but as you say, Corberan's probably said, let's get some intensity into the performance early on the front foot.
Gelhardt looking for Jack Clark, who helps it on for Dennis Serkin. Can he take this in his stride? Had a bit long time for the ball to drop. This is good from Gelhardt. Ekwa. Onayan. Ahmad. Looking for Linda Gooch, just cut out. So they'll start again with Dan Neil. Onayan. Clark's come out to get it. Someone being patient, going from left to right. And again, this time, pulling wide on Jack Clark. Clark, I think it was a bit of a miss kick.
Yeah, he just caught it off his other foot as he's gone to play it, I think. But as you say, it's good from Sunderland, you know, you're frustrating the home fans and you're keeping them quiet. We've had, what, 20, 30 passes there and haven't really got anywhere with it as such, but you're just working West Brom, dropping them deeper into their own half.
Yeah, letting them know what we're capable of as a possession-based side. Serkin back on this left side. Bar for the big switch. Too much on that for Ahmad.
Yeah, it's unlucky. Yeah, just trying to drop into Lyndon Gooch there as well. He could have picked out. It's better from Sunderland though. Say, rode the storm in that first 10 minutes and settled into the game a bit now. Confidence coming out in the lads, getting a few passes in. But you're saying it there, West Brom will obviously do their homework on us. They'll know we're a possession-based team more often than not as well. We more than capable of looking after the ball and stringing passes around the pitch. So we will have expected us to go down there and have some possession today.
Goes down the line, but it's intercepted. Gooch gets across.
Asking his goalie to throw the ball out there, is he? Not happy with something.
Someone just stole it. Ekwa. Gelhardt plays a good ball out wide to Jack Clark.
I think Jack buys about 5 fouls like that a game, doesn't he? Just waits for that contact between the ball and the man and just goes down and time again gets the free kick.
Serkin was caught late there, but he does manage to get back up and he's clattered again. And the free kick goes against Dennis Serkin.
Yeah, well, he's getting back up to his feet, isn't he? I think he wants a foul for the first one, and I think it's Pierre Ekwah heads it back towards Dennis Serkin, and he's on his way back up to his feet and competes for that fifth. See there, he gets caught on the first one, and he's feeling his ankle. Yeah, just dangles his foot up. Not sure if he's caught him on his head, but it's an unlucky one for Dennis, that.
Sunderland fans you can hear down at the Hawthorns. Furlong. Jason Malumbi goes back to his keeper, Alex Palmer. Slip in the middle of the park, but Gelhardt gets it on. It's a late one on Gelhardt. Referee doesn't even play advantage, I don't think. Just now. Looks like a nasty late one, didn't it?
Here come flying in, yeah.
Sunderland
Joe Gelhardt's back on his feet.
Oh, Ahmad's into the area. It's Ahmad. Palmer comes and smothers it though.
Yeah, he's unlucky there. Ahmad, he nicks it past the first man and it just gets away from him. Palmer's out well, to be fair. Smothers it.
Searching ball forward, but Anthony Patterson's there.
Yeah, quite an open game now, isn't it? Thought that's what we'd get. Nice feed from Ahmad.
O'Nien. Serkin. Bar's asking for it inside. Ekwah's there as well, but Jack Clark continues. Gelhardt deep again, but making an impact. O'Nien. Jack Clark against Darnell Furlong. Goes inside as Abdullah Bar stayed on side. He has. Jack Clark tries to go the long way. I think I took a touch, did it? Not enough.
No, good. Yeah, I think he was on side. Abdullah Bar as he made that run. Ajaya dropped deep in the middle. It's a yellow card coming out there, was there?
Yeah, there was a yellow card. I was wondering if it was for the that one. Yeah.
Maybe, yes.
Malumbi, is it?
Took a while going back to it, hasn't it? Let's have a look. Did he get a nick on the ball? Maybe so, but he's come through. Joe Gelhardt anyway, hasn't he? Joe's okay though, back on his feet.
Jason Malumbi gets the yellow.
Yeah, not happy with that there. I think he's just saying to the ref, come and talk to me, but play went on for a little bit after the challenge, didn't it? And then he's gone back to it, to be fair to him.
Well, it initially looked like the referee didn't make any kind of decision.
Yeah.
It took about 5 seconds to.
Yeah, because you say you weren't sure if he was playing advantage. He did let it go. I think it dropped to Ahmad, didn't it? And we carried on.
West Brom come down that left-hand side. And Nye comes through and steals it though. Ekwah. For the early one over the top. Abdullah Bar was always looking.
Yeah, so it's good recovery from Furlong because he's quite high on this right-hand side and he spots the danger early. It's unlucky from Pierre Ekwah, just trying to drop it in behind. Furlong does enough. But it's good again from Luke O'Nien, reads the situation really well, just steps in front of his man, takes care of the situation. I'm just surprised with Palmer there. You see Corbran before telling him to try and just, play out from the back a little bit more, and he could have played it to his left centre half there. I think Peters there, look again, not happy with his goalkeeper. Just shelling it out of play on this right-hand side.
Townsend was an option as well, and he wasn't happy with his keeper. Sirkin tries to head it inside. Back to Patterson. In the middle. Really falter anyone.
I think Tony Mowbray will be happy how the game settled down. He'll be concerned early on.
Sunderland ball on the far side.
Yeah, that's what's important when them balls, if we do have to go long, because they're pressing again a little bit more there. Anthony Patterson clips long. If Joe Gelhart's not going to win, he'll compete, but if he doesn't win those first contacts, it's make sure we're getting those bodies around him for the seconds.
Gelhardt.
Yeah, it's good play again from the right-hand side, isn't it? Dan Neil linking up.
Yeah.
Joe Gelhardt, it's good how he's dropping in at times, and Abdullah Bar is as well, trying to get on the ball.
Sirkin. Ahmad. Decent possession from Sunderland, but you've got to say that West Brom have got a good shape as well.
Yeah, but they drop back in, don't they? They get two blocks at 4-4-2. They drop into out of possession deep and not allowing us to try and play those little cute passes through them, forcing us out wide.
And Jack Clark exploited, almost did.
Yeah, it was on then into Joe Gelhardt.
Through the legs there of Sirkin. Here comes Wallace. Ekwar trying to get back with him. Ball comes in. From Hume, comes back. Wallace. Can't get past Ekwar. Bar. That was nice from Abdullah Bar. Gelhardt again pulled down. Ahmad. Referee might go back and look at that one. In the meantime, Ahmad tries to come through the middle.
Yeah, game's really opened up now, isn't it? I think on the counter, if we can just be a little bit tidier there, you see opportunity for us again. The referee might go back to that one. We'll have to wait and see. I think it was Yakuslu that made the foul in there.
Could have been, yeah.
Just hear the West Brom crowd getting a little bit restless, aren't they?
Yeah, coming up to the half-hour mark. Two Sunderland players doing enough.
Dennis has gone down injured again. It's in the wars, isn't he, this season? I think it's Jed Wallace. And Luke O'Nien comes across on the cover as well to get involved, doesn't he? And we'll see it back now. I think Jed Wallace gave him a little nudge, or say Luke come involved as well. Both Sunderland players ended up on the deck.
Lyndon Gooch maybe having a word with the ref about that incident on Joe Gelhardt.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, could have gone back like he did with the other booking, wasn't it, on Malumbi?
Cut out in the middle. Someone get it back though, just as quickly as they lose it. Bar. Stalled on the ball.
Yeah, we've just got to be careful. I know we're trying to thread balls in. You know, when it comes off, it's great, and you're taking a few players out of the game. But see Bar there when he drops in, he's got to open himself up and know what's coming in behind him.
Here's Ahmad up against Grant. It's beaten. Gooch. Options. Pulls it back. Guess his angle's wrong.
Corner ball.
Maybe he didn't, yeah. He's saying he thought he was offside, maybe.
Yeah, just I think Ahmad dropped it off to him, didn't he? And he couldn't have played him in, he thought he was offside, yeah.
He has got the corner, you're right. Someone's third of the afternoon. Or the morning, we're afternoon kick-off. Yeah, afternoon.
Yeah, no, he's not happy, is he, Coburn? Every time the camera drops on him, his assistant there getting it in the ear.
Ahmad puts one in. Plenty of players back for West Brom. Easily deal with that one. And Thomas DeSantis back there. Gooch has been everywhere, hasn't he?
He has, yeah. He gets up and down the pitch, doesn't he? Covers a lot of ground in the game.
And just a reminder to the viewers tuning in who may not know who's on the bench for Sunderland this afternoon: Patrick Roberts, Alex Pritchard, Joe Anderson, Ellis Taylor, Isaac Lahaji and Edward Mishu. So it's a stronger bench than last time out.
Yeah, there's options on there, isn't there? As you say, you're starting 11, go out there, put in a performance and try and get the job done, or certainly contribute, and then you look to your bench later on in the game. It's another foul there.
Yeah, another foul.
It's 3 or 4. We've got to get around the ref a little bit now, just let him know. Joe Gellhart, he's been put on his backside 3 or 4 times already in the first half.
And as you say, Yokosulu involved again.
Yeah.
Clark. Feed it into Abdullah Bar. Heavy touch, but they remain in possession and they come forward. Grant competing with Trey Hume, sees it out.
Yeah, it's good from Trey Hume as well. Linden's obviously pushed up high on the right hand side, and Trey gets across, reads the situation well.
That's Patterson.
Whoa. Just got away with that. Luke O'Nien getting a toe on it, a vital toe.
Maybe not, as West Brom still in possession.
Yeah, I'm not sure what was happening there, but as Luke O'Nien's played it to Anthony Patterson, he's facing the wrong way, and then
behind him.
Yeah, we were in the right mess. Got away with it.
Tony Mowbray and his coaches will not be happy with that one.
Just see him having a little look at each other there. Luke O'Nien and Anthony Patterson, little smile as well. There you go.
Well, it wouldn't be smiles if it caused an issue. Luckily it didn't. Tony Mowbray shouting, I think, telling Jack Clark to come out. Ekwa being strong on that occasion. Goes down off the ball.
I'm not sure if he slipped there. He's not arguing with the ref as they were asking for a free kick, but Ekwa does really well down in that left back position. Good strength.
Kept alive. He's Grant. Free man on the edge of the area if West Brom can work it. If he overplayed it, was that out? Sunderland fans shout it was, but ball comes in. They did have a spare in the middle there, Danny, didn't they?
Yeah, just on the pullback, wasn't there, edge of the box.
Grant. Gets past Lyndon Gooch and goes one inside. But then slices his shot a bit.
Yeah, trying to get into the game, isn't it? Grant, I think there, comes inside on his right foot. So Lyndon goes flying in, doesn't get there on that one, and he's driving forward. Dan Neil comes across. You want him down the line. Dan Neil knows there's a man on the overlap as well. And then, yeah, it's well wide, isn't it? Slices it. See it from this angle now. It's that little decoy run on the outside. It opens up for him. Puts his foot through it, but gets it wrong. It's the problem we've got now. You see West Brom locking on quite high. We want to try and play out, but then we go long. I was going to say, Anthony Patterson, if he can drop a flatter ball in, what a ball that is into Joe Gelhardt.
That's another foul on Joe Gelhardt. Yeah. Surely that's going to be a yellow for Yokoselu now.
There we go. Yeah, Dan Neil having a word. But yeah, excellent ball from Anthony Patterson. Tried a couple earlier on, you know, that if he's going a little bit long and direct and we're not winning those first balls, West Brom been regaining possession. But that one there just zings a flat ball into Joe. Good touch, he's away from his man. And, well, that yellow card's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah. Second man on a yellow.
Two centre midfielders.
Yeah, two centre midfielders for West Brom. Nice play from Jack Clark. Ekwa starts to motor forward. Abdullah Bar's his option left. Bar takes it, goes down. He's asking a lot for a penalty there, I think.
Yeah.
He showed too much, didn't he?
Well, his problem was that he's trying to hold his line, I think, to stay on side Bar, and then as the ball's played to him, defender gets the advantage, gets the run on him. It's good defending, he just gets across Abdullah Bar. Certainly not a penalty.
Header from O'Nien. Again, Gelhardt takes it. He's having a great game, Joe Gelhardt.
Yeah, I think West Brom will be, well, their fans are looking at that there. They've got two big centre-backs there. Nobody's going in with Joe Gelhardt. He's bringing it down from their point of view too easy.
Jack Clark does that thing where he steps inside, and that's a great shot and it's forced wide.
Yeah, that's what he's looking for, isn't he, Jack Clark? It's the first opportunity he's had in the game to chop inside on his favoured right foot. That's on the far side there. See it back now there. Yeah, Furlong thinks he's got him. He just drops the shoulder. Keeper reads it well, to be fair to him, Palmer, doesn't he? He knows what he's looking for, Jack Clark. That's good. Firm left hand from Palmer around the post.
Someone did try and take the corner quickly. I think it was too quickly for the referee. Get another chance. Looks like they're going to go more direct with Ahmad on corner duties. Left-footed. Jack Clark lets it bounce. Against Furlong. He's gone both ways, hasn't he, now with Furlong? So
yeah, he's got to mix it up. Yeah, go down the line, chop back inside as well.
Dan Neil tries to float one in. It comes off the back of West Brom player. Bit of a slice at the back as well there. What's the keeper going to do?
Yeah, there's one or two got the arms up. I'm not sure that's a back pass. Pieces just slices at it, doesn't he? Ooh.
West Brom playing in their own problems here. Ahmad fancies one from distance. Oh, that was closer than it looked, I think.
Yeah, it was a mess, wasn't it? It's Yokoselu who drops in, just been booked, and he drops in between the centre-backs to get the ball. Plays a little nervy pass in there. Ekwa regains possession, gives it to Ahmad. As he chops inside there, tries to reverse it, doesn't he? Puts his foot through. I think the keeper's struggling if that's on target. Oh, straight on the back of the steward's head as well.
Ouch. First time we've seen West Brom looking a bit nervy themselves. The crowd has certainly silenced.
Yeah, just the first time they really tried to play out from the back. We see Corberan before wasn't happy with the keeper going direct. Oh, man down here, Ajayi.
Gelhardt involved.
Well, one or two asking for an elbow there. Ironically, Yokoselu could have had 2 or 3 yellow cards already in the game. Let's have a look. Joe Gelhardt just has a little look at him a couple of times there, jumps into him. I don't think he's thrown an elbow as such, he's just jumped up and leant into him. Well, he's holding the left side of his cheek.
Yeah, I think it's his arm coming down on the left-hand side.
Yeah, from our point of view, I don't mind that though. That's what you want to see from Joe, putting himself about. coming up against, big, strong centre-backs. He's got to fight his corner.
Sure, he's fighting to continue. Taken down and played inside. Dan Neal's there, and Ahmad will bring it away. Goes down Ahmad. Bar works it wide to Lyndon Gooch. Someone will have to go through the middle. Ekwar. Someone will look a little bit more composed when they get the ball as the game goes on.
Yeah, what Furlong's done quite well, actually. He's not give Jack Clark space and allowed him to turn him, square him up. He's gone all the way in with him at times, forced him home.
So again, just didn't get the return off Jack Clark. Thomas Asante breaking forward, surrounded by Sunderland players though.
Yeah, good recovery.
Easily
Jack Clark helping out as well.
Second. Jack Clark.
Oh!
Tried the big shift and he smashed it straight into Pierre Ekwar.
Yeah, but obviously he's looking across that far side. I think it's Ahmad or Lyndon Gooch who's pushed on, but unfortunately Pierre Ekwar's 2 or 3 yards in front of him and gets the full force in the face, I think. As he controls, you can see he's looking for it, and then oh, it's not. It's actually into his side, isn't it? Yeah, I thought he took it in the face at first.
Winded.
Tony Murphy enjoyed it, yeah, and the linesman.
They wouldn't have stopped the game for that in his day. And Pierre looks like he's okay to continue. First real break we've had in the game as well.
Yeah, it's had a good flow to it in general. I think the game, 1 or 2, obviously, free kicks and yellow cards, but it's been quite an open game. I think West Brom certainly started the better team, but since then I think we've been on top. We've played some good football. Haven't quite had that golden opportunity yet, though, have we? I think Ahmad coming close with the one from the edge of the box.
Second under pressure. O'Nien comes across. Does he get the ball? Referee's got a decision to make. He thinks about it and gives the penalty.
Yeah, I think we just play ourselves into a bit of a tight situation there between Luke going back out to Dennis and then get ourselves in a little bit of a mess. Luke's had he's arguing it, isn't he? We'll see it back now. He certainly had a thrash out at it, trying to clear it. Let's see if there's any contact. Oh, I don't know, He's holding his knee. Let's have a look back now. He hasn't caught him with his left foot, has he? Look.
He hasn't got
I'm not
the ball.
sure. I think their right knees have come together, but Luke's obviously gone to play it with his left foot. Watch. He's gone to play with it. He's played an air shot, really. He hasn't got any contact on it there. And I'm not sure. I think it's harsh, I've got to be honest. I think it's coming together with their knees. It's not. If Luke's caught him with his left foot, which he's going to play the ball with, fair enough. But no, they've come together with momentum. But no, I think it's harsh. I think it's soft. It's right at half time as well. But it was the build up there which done us. We've seen it a couple of times. We looked a little bit edgy, almost got caught before, but the situation got a little bit tight. We were playing 1-2s with Dennis, and Dennis got pressed and he had to go back home, and we give possession away.
A soft penalty goes the way of West Brom, and John Swift steps up. Anthony Patterson has saved penalties this season.
Oh, he's gone down the middle.
1-0 West Brom.
Yeah, and we've just been saying, other than the first 10 minutes, really, I thought we'd been the better team. But that's football, and West Brom find themselves right in front at half-time.
I think you're right, Danny. I think it was a soft penalty to be given. And no doubt we'll discuss it at half-time if we get to see the incident again. Swift making sure from the spot, though, straight down the middle.
Yeah, you see it there. So Dennis, he gets pressed and he plays it with his right foot, doesn't he, inside, and it pops up. Luke's having a little nervous look at the linesman. And whether he's give it or whether the referee's seen it or not, I'm not sure. But now for me, I think it's a harsh penalty. I think that, yes, there's contact, but not with his left foot, which he goes to play the ball with. It's just their knees come together.
I'm wondering as well, as Swift, his touch taking it away from him, and he knows that. So his best option is to go down when the contact comes. Yeah,
possibly, yeah. But he's had a quiet game as well, Swift, hasn't he? We haven't seen anything of him, really. He had that one, I think, in the first minute or two, didn't he, with the air shot. Other than that, he's been very quiet, but he's put his team in front.
And he moves on to 7 in all competitions this season for West Brom. Barr. Twisting and turning in the middle of the park and just about staying on his feet.
He's done well there.
Couldn't get his body in the way that time. In added time.
Stay down as well there, Barr. I think he's been caught on his ankle, has he? It's half time.
Half time, and the West Brom fans are happy at the break, Danny, because of that injury time penalty.
Well, they were, and they were quiet, weren't they, throughout most of the half, and right on half time they found the voices. And yeah, did they deserve to be in front? Probably not, but that's how football goes. Linden's having a word there now, and I'm sure, you know, whether the lads will see it back at half time, I'm not sure, but I don't think it's a penalty, I'm honest. I think, yes, there's a little bit of contact with their knees coming together, but for me, it's not a penalty. Luke's gone to play it with his left foot. Yeah, he hasn't made any contact with it, but he hasn't caught John Swift either. I think it's always interesting as well, Frank, do they maybe have a look at it at half-time, you know, as a ref sometimes, and they're thinking, have I got that right? I could do with a quick look at it. Has he seen a monitor? Has he seen it back himself? And I wonder what he thinks now.
Anthony Patterson gets an early touch in this second half. Just couldn't get there. Sunderland come forward. Gelhardt still pressing. He had a good first half, didn't he, Joe Gelhardt?
Yeah, he did, yeah, and it's like usual really for him, isn't it? Coming up against the two centre-backs, and you know, he got a little bit of treatment as well, didn't he, off a couple of the midfielders coming through the back of him. But he gets on with things. He's held the ball up quite well at times. He's had that one opportunity, which was flicked over the crossbar. But he'll keep on going, and I think a little bit more support in and around him. I think we just mentioned it there at half-time. Will Tony Mowbray give it 5-10 minutes, and then he's got good options on the bench as well.
Well, doing well to spin out of trouble. And then tries to pop a ball forward. Looking for Lyndon Gooch. Sunderland's showing some good intent early on in the second half.
It was good play from Ekwar there as well. You know, dangerous back towards his own goal, back to play, but he rolled his man well. Come out with the ball.
Oh man, trying to get round his man. Oh, Sunderland win it, and again, Gelhardt surely was caught there. Surely he was taking out the game there. There wasn't much of a protest from the Sunderland players.
That, yeah, I'm just looking at Joe when he gets up there. He's not asking the referee for a foul, is he? Yeah. Let's have a look there. Yeah, it's Grant, isn't it, in his own box, and then... Oh,
yeah, but he still had to ride it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's no contact as such. Yeah, but he's forced him to, you know, Joe to put his legs up to try and hurdle the challenge, and you can say he's put him off balance. Lucky to get away with it, I think.
West Brom. Wallace thinks about the cross. Oh, just passing it through Sunderland at the moment, West Brom, and a possible opportunity! Still not clear.
Oh, sits up.
Comes in, hits Thomas Asante. This is a big scramble.
Well, all hands on deck back there, but we scrambled it clear.
Dan Neil stretching.
Yeah, I think that's a foul, yeah. But hanging on back there. 4 or 5 efforts on goal. So they work it quite well through the pitch. West Brom there just chops inside, gets the shots away. Trey Hume with the first block. Lyndon Gooch gets one in. Little cut back. Next one's into his own man, Thomas Asante.
Yeah.
Ahmad's back there. It's Dennis Sirkin, and then it's finally Lyndon Gooch puts his foot through it.
Connor Townsend had the most efforts out of everyone. Nowhere. West Brom asking Sunderland's.
I was going to say, first half shots on target. I'm not sure they probably had a couple, West Brom, but they're on about 7 now in the space of a 30-second blast.
Near post. Dan Neil recovers. Ahmad just needs to clear it for now. Couldn't get on the end of it. Lugo 9, who was involved in that incident in the first half. Many Sunderland supporters have taken to social media to look at it again, and we're getting another chance here. I don't think that's even a foul.
No, I think he's already on his way down as well, Swift.
Meanwhile, Sunderland give it away, seemingly. Grant with the shot, Patterson's down easily to his right.
Yeah, good hands, just skips up a little bit as well, but good hands from Anthony Patterson, and they've started bright again, West Brom, like they did in that first half. They need to ride it out again, keep the scoreline as it is.
Straight through the middle, that one. Swift, dispossessed by Ekwa. He's dragged down. Swift gets a yellow card.
Yeah, he's not happy with it, is he? He just loses his balance. There's good strength again from Ekwa, just nicks it off him. Luko 9 around him there, steps in and a little pull back on him, I think, around his shorts. Yeah, same first one there. I think he wants to foul off Luko 9.
Third player in the book. Jones, Yokoselu and Malumbi. Ekwa recovers. Sirkin. Bar. For his options. Gooch. Gooch is inside the area and then goes back outside. Gets it. Stands one up. Oh, it's a header! And it's a goal! It's Dennis Sirkin! Dennis Sirkin equalises for Sunderland. It's back on!
Well, what you say is, what's Dennis Sirkin doing there? It's right back to left back, isn't it? And Lyndon Gooch does really well. He looks like he's up a cul-de-sac there. He's got 2 men around him, but he chops and he digs across out. Stands a lovely ball up into that 6-yard box. And there's Dennis Sirkin followed on his run from the start of the play, really. Just have a look at it back now. There, it looks like the opportunity's gone away, but he shifts it again and stands it up, yeah, almost around the penalty spot. And what a header. Dennis Sirkin, I think that's his 4th goal now of the season, is it?
He's scored some important goals as well this season, hasn't he, Danny? But he takes that so well.
Yeah.
Well done to Lyndon Gooch for the graft on the right-hand side.
Yeah, and you say both fullbacks in the box. And, well, just as we started the second half, poorly on the back foot, out of nowhere, we're back on level terms, 1-1.
Oh, my goodness. Dennis Sirkin with another important goal for Sunderland. Seems to find himself in those positions.
Yeah, that's 3 headers, isn't it, this season for Dennis?
Ekwa tries to get his foot across, and it's an advantage played by the referee. Swift, Wallace pulls it back. Opportunity. Grant can't get his shot away. Took too long. Jack Clark brings it away for Sunderland. Uses Abdullah Bar. The momentum's with the Black Cats at the moment.
Yeah, game's really opened up, hasn't it? No free kick.
Don't think there was enough in that, Danny.
Nope.
It's Gelhardt who's chasing backwards, and it's a good slide-in challenge from Dennis Sirkin, the goal scorer.
Yeah, that work rate there from Joe Gelhardt as well. He realises, I think it's Ekwa that's made the challenge on the far side. He's out of the game. And you just look at his work rate to get back in and help out.
West Brom
yeah,
fans
I think
a little bit
asking for a yellow card on Pierre Ekwa there. Referee lets him off.
Last chance for Pierre Ekwa. Sunderland deserved that goal, didn't they, Danny?
Yeah,
the balance
certainly don't think we deserve to be behind at half-time, and then
Grant in here again. He's causing issues in the second half, isn't he? Ahmad. Jack Clark's got acres of space on the far side. Bar working to him. Bar chops his man, picks up the free kick.
Is that going to be yellow card? If he goes in the book here, I think do you know what? I think he's going to let him off because he's let Ekwar off there. A quiet word in the ear. But yeah, game's really opening up, as you say there. Ahmad picking it up, the switch was on, he just feeds it in, just sweeps his foot there. Yeah, could quite easily have been a yellow card, couldn't it? But he's let him off.
Well, fans will think that's probably balanced out.
Yeah.
Dan Neil stretching, gets there as well. Options on the left-hand side. Jack Clark, Sunderland fans cheering him on. Jack Clark drops his shoulder, goes down in the box. He's looking for it there, isn't he, Danny?
He was, yeah. He left his foot there. Jack looked straight back onto his feet, to be fair. They're asking for a yellow card, are they? Jed Wallace. Say Jack Clark, if I'm Jack Clark there, so all right, mate, no problem, just let him referee the game, you get on with your game. But coming together knees, was it? To be fair, Wallace has a little nervy look at the ref. Don't think there's enough from Jack, you see there, it's the way he falls as well, isn't it? And then he looks up at the ref, realises he's not going to get it. No, not enough in that.
Pulls out of it,
yeah, he
Wallace?
does, yeah.
But I think Sunderland players like Jack Clark have been sent out and told to make the referee make a decision, because maybe the referee has seen his decision from the first half. All these things play into the minds, doesn't it? Yeah,
possibly, yeah, but I think at the same time, you know, the likes of Ahmad, Jack, when they get into the box, they know defenders that you're obviously a little bit edgy in terms of making a challenge, and you've got to be careful. If you get it wrong, chances are it's a penalty.
Clark's got there. A couple of boos ring out for Jack Clark. There's Ahmad. Gooch is ahead of him. That's where it's gone. Can Gooch turn? He gets a shot away. That wasn't far away.
Do you know what? Yeah, he's nearly done it at his near post. Good save from the goalkeeper with his left foot. It's good from Linden. It looks like he's after the give and go, but he just rolls it, locks there, Pop, rolls it round his man, Peters.
Someone coming forward again. Linden Gooch trying to get past his man. Strong in possession, Linden Gooch. Gelhardt back to goal. Sirkin. And pop it through the lines, but Sunderland will build from a throw. West Brom players are, the fans of West Brom are getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah, a little bit edgy as well, yeah. So it's similar to the first half, wasn't it? They started really well, and then all of a sudden we've got the goal and we're having a good spell on the ball.
Gelhardt goes down, nothing given. Grant. Salute. Jazz ball forwards, cut out by the men in red and white. O'Nien. Up and hit Ahmad.
Yeah, it's unlucky again there. Just comes off Grant's foot into Ahmad's face, doesn't it, out of the throw. It's good again. You see West Brom out of possession, dropping really deep, aren't they? Just banking it up and allowing us to have the ball in front of them.
He's not happy, is he?
No, he's been like that since the first half, hasn't he, really? Frustration.
Ahmad coming back and trying to win it. Kosalu shoves him off the ball. Still trying to hunt it down in numbers, aren't they? Swift turns away from Ekwa. Can Grant get there? He does. Ball comes in. Dan Neil couldn't get it. Malumbi. Townsend with the cross. It's a searching one. But Thomas Asante couldn't get on the end of it.
Yeah, too good a ball, wasn't it, really? I think Asante there can't get in the end of it, and he just bends it in behind us. Jed Wallace makes the run near post. Luke O'Nien covers him well. And then Asante can't get in the end of it at the far post.
Someone trying to play out.
Yeah, I just think that it's situations like that where we overplay a little bit. You know, yeah, if it comes off, great, but you're deep in your own final third. Sometimes, no, yeah, just drop it in. Just drop it into Joe Gelhardt or just clip it down the channel and squeeze up a little bit. We've seen how the penalty came about in the first half. Similar situation now, West Brom with a wide free kick.
Coming up to the hour mark, Danny, do you think Tony Mowbray will be looking to his bench yet, or do you think he's happy with
Well, yeah, I was just thinking that, actually. Obviously, we got the goal. We did have a good little spell there, didn't we, just after the goal as well. And now it's West Brom put a couple of decent balls into the box, and they've got this free kick now, so he'll be weighing it up, I think, still. I think he realises, you know, we've got half an hour or so to go out and try and win this game.
Looking 9 and Semi J.I. Yeah, J.I. went down with minimal contact. Corner's given.
Yeah, he's one who's keeping an eye on, isn't he, the ref then? Dan Neil having a word. Let's have a look. Yeah, Luke just got his arms around his waist slightly. Let's have a look.
He pushes Luke and then he goes down, look.
No, look, he throws himself to the floor. Nothing in that at all. I mean, look at the size of it. He's towering over Luke now. So Luke, you know, he knows he's in a physical battle there.
Head around from Sirkin, comes out.
He's going to be switched on there, Bart. Taking too long on it. Wallace, yeah, sharp. Nicks it off him.
Former Millwall, Wolves and Portsmouth man, Jed Wallace. It's going to be a long one from Darnell Furlong. Have your say about this game or Sunderland's season? Use the hashtag AskDanny on social media. Tell us what you think about this possible playoff campaign. Furlong with the throw, it's a deep one. Trey Hume's there. Second one, met by Jack Clark. And Sirkin clears.
Yeah, just got wrong side of Luke O'Nien there. I thought he had a bit of his shirt. Let's have a look at it back.
Meanwhile, at the other end, Ahmad. Oh, what's he done there?
Yeah, do you know what? He's brought that down really well there. I'm fancying him. Just drive it. He's got Eric Peters in front of him there. He's fancying one-on-one.
It was a penalty shout and all that. I think it was a J.I. going down again, feeling the challenge of Luke O'Nien. He's definitely looking for it. He was on the corners.
Yeah,
at least.
well, certainly the one off the corner wasn't. Or was it the wide free kick? Yeah, he threw himself to the floor. This one, it gets pumped back in, watch, long header. And then Luke gets wrong side.
I think if Luke was pulling him, his back would go back.
Let's have a look.
His
yeah.
knees, he
yeah.
just goes down.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's not. No, he makes it look like he's pulling back. You can see the shirt either. He hasn't got a piece of it in his hands.
Oh, deflection might put in the path here for West Brom to make an opportunity count. Free kick given against Malumbi.
Do you know what? It's good defending from Trey Hume there, because as that ball comes across, it looks like he's going to go and have a nibble. Could have been another close call if he lunges in, just stands his ground, waits for Malumbi to play the ball really. Now I thought we were going to see it back now. Let's have a look back at this one again. Yeah, a little bit of panic for Luke there. Just gets under the flight of it, but no, not enough in that at all.
Malumbi. Finds Grant. Gooch on the stretch. Comes to Santi. Stopped by Trey Hume. They come again. Townsend. Hume with the header. Gelhardt. Nice.
Played.
Barr.
Oh, that's what I'm talking there. Prime situation. He's got Jack Clark with Akers in there. Better quality pass, and we're in.
Ball stayed in play. Gelhardt working hard to try and get it back for Sunderland. Ekwah easily intercepts it. Looks forward as well. Gelhardt picks it up. Barr to the left. Ahmad to the right. Ahmad picks it up. Ahmad inside the area. Pokes one across for Gelhardt. Can he get a shot away? Just got caught under his run. Kept alive by Lyndon Gooch. It's a deep one. Goes out for the corner.
Yeah, lively game now. It's one of them, mate. You can't see it ending 1-1, can you? Certainly, look now, he's got options. He's got Jack Clark to the other side there. Better quality ball. Yeah, and he's in there. Ahmad driving at him.
There's options in a number 10 role on the bench. You've got Patrick Roberts,
yeah, Pritchard,
Alex Pritchard.
as well. Yeah, the prime candidates to come on in 20-25 minutes or so.
Ball coming into the side this afternoon. Another deep one goes all the way across and challenged in the end. But I think now the coaches, Tony Mowbray, will be looking towards his bench.
Yeah, well, the camera's not panned down there, has it, really, to see if anyone's sort of getting stripped already, but certainly, you know, thinking so. He's got to be looking behind him now, thinking, can I give Patrick 20 minute or so? He's quite, he's energetic, obviously, isn't he, Patrick, when he's on his game. Handful for anyone at this level, and there he is right now.
Got a crystal ball down there.
Wondering now, where do you go? Do you move Ahmad inside, bring Patrick out to this right-hand side?
Would you sacrifice Abdullah?
Yeah, I'd probably say so. I think he's done okay in patches. Just that final ball there, prime example, moments that matter in a game.
Too much on that surely for Thompson Santi. He's kept it alive. The ball comes in. It's gone for the corner. Again, they're not happy with 0-9.
Yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? It's running to the byline. They're both going for it, and Luke just tries to lean into him, put him off balance. As I said earlier, it's quite a tight ground there. The boards aren't far from the pitch. It feels like one, Thomas Asante. Lyndon Gooch having a little quiet word with him.
Swift. Deep one. Header comes in. It's a good save from Patterson. After the header, I think it was Townsend in the end with the header.
Yeah, free header as well. He gets a run at it, doesn't he? No contact on him. You see deep there. We've got everybody back there, but nobody's keeping an eye on things around the back. Just looking at obviously the setup there, we've got a lot of players in zones, haven't you? You've got Jack Clark in there, Ahmad, Trey Hume, Dan Neil. Something they've obviously looked at because we're not the biggest team.
From Jack Clark. Bars chasing it down, almost gets there as well, ahead of Wallace. Just need a little touch, didn't it?
Just as your last man there, Jed Walsh.
Yep.
Not sure if anyone was back on the halfway line, but if we nick that there, we're in business.
Cross comes in, another deep one. Ekwah's there this time. Offside. And changes for Sunderland, 2 changes. Edward Mishu and Patrick Roberts coming on.
Yeah, the first one is Abdullah Barr, isn't it? For Patrick Roberts.
So maybe changing formation personnel.
And Pierre Ekwah as well. Yeah, I think if I'm calling it before we've seen it, yeah, I think Ahmad maybe move inside just into the 10 and Patrick out on this right hand side possibly, or
Mishu just goes
straight
alongside
swap
next to Dan Neil.
Yeah. I think he's done okay at times today, Pierre Ekwah.
Yeah, he has. He turned out of a good couple of situations.
He did, yeah. Strong at times when he needed to be and passed it quite well at times. Passed a couple out of play early on, but grew into the game. The pace maybe took him by surprise early on.
Yep. And I'm still having a chat with Thomas Asante. And I can't help how close the ad boards are, can he? On that occasion when he came up against Thomas Asante. His momentum took him into the ad boards. Roberts with the first touch. And ball.
Yeah, it just looks like Ahmad has gone centrally there. Look, just in behind Joe Gelhardt.
Yeah,
Patrick on the right.
Oh, Gooch with the cleans. I think he was caught there after he played it. Meanwhile, Sunderland trying to attack. He was alert to it. Lots of time here for Dennis Serkin. And from Patterson. Ahmad, first time ball out wide. Finds Patrick Roberts with his first touch with his feet. Comes inside, big switch is on. That's where he's gone. Too much on it.
Too much on it, yeah. I thought it was a good switch. Looking down the line of it there, weren't we? It's unlucky from Patrick.
Big 20 minutes for both football clubs this, isn't it, Danny?
Yeah, I'm not sure how a point leaves us, really. I think both teams will be disappointed, looking for 3 today. Possibly the yellow card for,
Yeah, it was WWE style.
Around the waist.
He's been watching some rugby league, is our Joe?
Yeah, I think there'll be several other teams happy with the result if it stays like this, won't they? I said West Brom.
But all those results yesterday, they all went Sunderland
And
West Brom's way.
You've got to do your own job then, haven't you? But just looking at West Brom's running, Sheffield United away, Norwich at home, and then Swansea away. Tough running for them.
If Sunderland were to nick this, though.
I just feel like there may be one good opportunity. You know, West Brom feeling they might have to go on and push to get that winner. And can we catch them on the counter?
They're definitely going to come out. The home fans will demand it, won't they? Loose from Patrick Roberts. Malumbi shrugs off Roberts, who tries to make up for his mistake. Does he get the decision? I think he might have.
He's either give the goal kick or the free kick. He actually does well, as you say, Patrick there. He tries to play it inside, gets cut out by Malumbi. But he works back well to win it back, Patrick. Gets himself goal side.
He's let it go out for a throw there. Thought it might have been easier to pick up possession there, but West Brom working it from this with Connor Townsend. Right in front of Tony Mowbray there. Circle comes through with the header. I went for the goal kick anyway.
He's not happy there, is he? Well,
he's on a yellow card, Malumbi. He's going to be careful.
Yeah. He clipped Patrick's heels as well, so I'm not sure what he's too irate about there, to be honest.
Swift takes it out of play.
Wallace, far. He wants him out wide, I think, yeah.
Oh no, Sunderland doing some damage on themselves here. Luckily, Thompson Santi didn't take the ball very well
Luke
there.
gets lucky there as well. He gambles and goes wrong side, and Fasanti takes better control on the ball there. He's in. But you see how that comes about again, Frank, there, where we've played ourselves in trouble a little bit. You go back to the penalty there. We play a throw in into Daniel, doesn't clear it, and then there, see Luke gambles there, tries to nick it wrong side, and luckily Santi leaves the ball behind.
Sunderland need to get some possession, don't they, and start moving it up.
So you make a couple of changes, try and take control of the game again. We got the goal, didn't we? And we had a good 5 minutes where we had a lot of the ball, and then since then West Brom, I'd say, have got on top.
Yeah, offside. Sunderland ball. seen much from Mishu since he came off the bench.
No, I
for
don't
Sunderland.
think he's touched the ball yet, has he?
He just took the free kick.
That one there.
Corberan hasn't made a sub himself yet for West Brom. If he's thinking about it, Daniel gives it away in the centre of the park. Mishu pushing hard to try and get it back. He's Townsend. Looking for the wide option in Grant. Townsend gets the ball in as well.
That's good again. Trey Humes defended really well today. Back in at centre half. Positioning's been really good. Read situations well.
Picking up Joe Gelhardt has ran himself into the ground this afternoon.
It's interesting. He come off on the hour on Tuesday night against Huddersfield, but still out there. 15 minutes or so to go.
I still feel if he was to come off, someone would lose something up
Yeah,
there.
I think you've got to leave him on. Yeah, leave him at the top end of the pitch. You might be able to change one or two others, but
Someone trying to be cute, playing it out. Causing themselves some
yeah,
bother.
just overplaying at times a little bit, aren't we?
Ball beats O'Nine. Santi's trying to chase it. O'Nine, actually, to give him credit, did get
Do you
something
know
on
what?
it.
Yeah, just got a toe on it. He needed to as well. Just looking a little bit stretched at the minute, aren't we?
Yep. I might keep it in. I think he might have. No. Mowbray barking out instructions. Roberts needs to get himself into the game as well.
Yeah, sometimes it can be difficult coming off the bench, can't you? Trying to get into the pace of the game and pick it up when it is quite frantic and open.
They're certainly having a spell here, West Brom, aren't they, in terms of trying to create some stuff.
There we go.
Well, what can Sunderland do here?
4v2, really.
Lyndon Gooch plays it behind Jack Clark. Still going though. Dan Neil.
Oh, strike.
Saved. Jack Clark. It's here.
Oh, it's not.
That was close.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the flag's gone up, but yeah, he's looking for that far corner on the follow-up, Jack Clark. Keep it there, Palmer. He's out to his back line and get some pressure on the ball. Looks great strike from Dan Neil. No, he is onside, isn't he? I think Peters is deep in the middle.
So close to the far post.
Let's have a look from this angle.
Sunderland making another
It
change.
is, yeah.
Alex Pritchard coming on. He on the PA system
Look.
inside the ground. Lyndon Gooch here.
Yeah, it's just better quality of pass, isn't it? Keep going, keep going. He can play out to Patrick or Ahmad. Goes out to Jack on that far side, doesn't he?
But then he keeps going, Jack Clark.
Yeah, he goes past the first one. Was not seeing it back, but
Pritchard's come on.
well, not sure who came off for him there. Oh, it's
Well,
Joe
it's Joe.
Gelhardt, yeah.
He's going to be good shift, good account of himself this afternoon, Joe. He must have ran himself into the ground.
I think so, yeah. He puts a
Must be
lot
the
in
only
games.
reason.
I think, he's still a young lad, still obviously growing as well. First real season, isn't it? Say at this level in terms of getting games under his belt regularly.
So who's gone through the middle there? Ahmad, maybe?
Yeah, we'll see it now. I think Ahmad might be
Ahead of
sort
Pritchard.
of straight up there, but Pritchard just in behind him as well, yeah. Oh, Patrick's gone through the middle. Ahmad's come out to the right.
O'Nine late. Pick a card up here, I think.
Yeah, it's one of them in it, split second there, loose ball, and he just gets there before him. You can argue it is a yellow card.
The minutes tick by down at the Hawthorns. West Bromwich Albion 1, Sunderland 1. Both these sides need a win to get in those playoff spaces. And you can feel the tension. The Baggies hoping to make their home advantage count. Final 12 minutes of normal time. Ball goes in. Kosselu with the header.
Yeah, he's took a whack as well, I think. So, Trey Hume it is, yeah, it's tight enough. Trey Hume gets contact on it, Joselu, but can't direct it on target.
Hasn't taken his time. Fires one out wide. Second to Clark. Pritchard can't keep it in.
Yes, we need to try and get a little bit more energy into the performance now. Coming into the last 10 minutes. Can we kick on a gear? Try and force West Brom back a little bit. And I said, didn't I? I think we'll get an opportunity on the counter. And I think that was the one a moment or two ago. Driving at West Brom 4v2.
Swift playing across field, looking for Townsend. Can he get there? He can get there. Goes inside. Grant puts the ball through. Swift. Will he get a shot away? Stands one up. Header's coming in.
Is it offside? Offside, yeah. I thought it would have been on the byline. Jed Wallace.
Everyone had
West Brom fans don't know it yet.
No, well before Wallace struck it, I think. Well before, what was it, Townsend in the end, or Malumbi?
Malumbi it was, yeah, that put the ball away, yeah.
So Sunderland well and truly stopped.
Just chops there, doesn't he? Stands it up there. Oh, he's not, you know. Oh, ball's gone out. Yeah, ball's gone out, far side.
Lino's give it. Yeah,
it's well out.
Well out. To be fair, the linesman give it well before Kosselu struck it. So everyone stopped playing. Comes to Santi up against Trey Hume. Did he get anything on the ball? Townsend. Dennis Sirkin creeping forward. That's Mark Albrighton. Could be making an appearance soon. The Leicester Championship winner. Premier League winner. Roberts. Neil. Roberts. Pritchard. Pritchard picks it back up though, just behind Roberts. Since coming on, Roberts really hasn't got up to the speed of the game yet, has he?
No, it was lucky. It was narrow through there as Linden goes in the book, I think, for that challenge. Ball's just popped in there into Grant, isn't it? He comes flying into him. Don't think you can argue that one. But I think, yeah, just as it goes narrow into there, it's into Pritchard and Patrick as well. Jack Clark's got space over on that left-hand side. We haven't given him enough of the ball to drive forward within the second half.
It looks like Grant making way for Mark Albrighton. We all know about his quality.
Yeah, he loves to put a ball in the box. Mark Albrighton just gets half the yard and just puts delivery after delivery into the box. Just interesting to see if he's gone to the right-hand side for Wallace, where he prefers to play, I think.
On loan from Leicester. Well, he's gone down looking for that, hasn't he? And Mishu brings it away for Sunderland, rightfully so. Jack Clark motoring away on that left-hand side. Puts the ball forward for Alex Pritchard now. Pritchard, options on the edge. Takes his time, gives it back to Jack Clark. Clark works it to Lyndon Gooch. Ahmad ahead of him. Takes it off him. Jack Clark. This will be nervy moments for the West Brom fans. West Brom as a pack pushing Sunderland out. Having said that, Sirkin's coming forward now. Mishu inside him. Pritchard gives him it back.
Yes!
Oh,
Dennis Sirkin again!
It's Dennis Sirkin again! Oh my goodness me!
And there's that chance we're looking for. Not really a counter-attack as such. We have to be patient and work the ball around the pitch really well. And there's just that little change. I think it's into Michu, but he carries his run on again, Dennis. Driving into the box. Michu just threads it in, thinks to Alex Pritchard, just pokes it into his path, and it's almost a toe poke, isn't it? A little bit of power on it. Let's have a look at it back now. There's Dennis out on the touchline. Into Michu, carries on his run, look. Into his path, Alex Pritchard, into his feet. Yeah, a little toe poke. And do you know what? Man comes across. Is it Peters, I think, on the slide, and it just takes it up and over the goalkeeper. Yeah, it does enough for us. Deflection done us in the week against Huddersfield, but we'll take one in our favour this afternoon. 2-1 Sunderland.
Dennis Sirkin scoring for the second time this afternoon. And he's come up with another important goal for Sunderland. He hasn't just got the equaliser, he's got the goal, which could put Sunderland in the playoff positions at the end of the game.
Dan Neil's face there, yeah. Disbelief on his face, and what an afternoon for Dennis Sirkin, you know, left back. Stepping up, delivering the goods, 2 goals.
Big 5 minutes for Sunderland, plus added time. The Hawthorns is stunned.
Yeah, silence there. Silence in the Hawthorns, as you say. But big 5 minutes to go.
Wallace. Roberts comes across. I think he's doing enough to win the throw-in, Sunderland. Change for West Brom while that was happening. Gardner Hickman has come on. He scored in their last game against Blackpool. And we'll await confirmation as to who he's come on for. But he's furious, Corberan. Oh, Roberts trying to go through the middle. He's accidentally given it to Swift. Albrighton robbed of it. Sunderland are countering. Mishu. Referee doesn't want to know. Play continues. We'll confirm that West Brom sub for you in a moment. As Wallace comes forward, Townsend goes on the overlap. Well, 9 with an important header.
Good header from Luke 9 there.
Spins it out.
A little bit nervy back there now. Tell you what, Jack Clark does really well there a minute ago, didn't he? Getting back in on Mark Albright and just nicked the ball off him. Corberan there with his coaches. All hands on deck, orders left, right and centre.
Ball's played in. It's a good opportunity there for a header. Well, they're asking for another penalty there, Townsend is.
Yeah, but he's not happy about something, is he?
What's he shoving Ahmad for?
Let's have a look, but he gets wrong side of Lyndon Gooch. Is it Lyndon Gooch? No, it's Patrick, a little nudge off Patrick, but let's have a look from this angle now. Slight nudge in his back, it is, yeah, slight. He has a little nervy look at the ref, Patrick, but
West Brom can't complain about soft penalties this afternoon.
yeah, well, they've had one yet.
It was Yakoselu who came off for Gardner Hickman, Danny. Opportunity here for West Brom. Strike from distance! Oh. It wasn't far away. And Gardner Hickman who's just come on.
Yeah, put his laces through it, and he just gets to run through the middle of the park there. He's driving. Nobody comes to put pressure on him. Yeah, he cuts across it and is making its way back towards that far post, look.
I think
Anthony Patterson, yeah, he's got it covered, look, you can see from that angle.
The tripler. So we've got Bartley. We've got Rogic, who scored in this fixture earlier in the season, and we've got a possible debut in the league for Mo Fall.
Kai Bartley's obviously a centre-back, and I'm just thinking, is he thinking about chucking him up the top end of the pitch, go direct? Last couple of minutes of the game, makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, all 5 of their subs. As Mishu picks it up and tries to pull it away. What's he brought that back for? Well, it's going to be subs anyway. Right, keep an eye on these ones. 19's John Swift, he's going off. Bartley. So maybe
let's have a look.
Suspect.
Just have a look what's happening. Yeah, it looks like Bartley's made his way up top, I think. He said he might do.
Who's that going off? Malumbi. Malumbi for Rogic.
I think Peters went up as well, number 15 went up, I think.
I didn't see the final player who came off.
15, I think it was Eric Peters, did you get him?
Yeah, Peters has gone off for Mo Fall. He was a striker.
There we go, and they got the free kick, so yeah, they're going to load it straight away. Drop this in our box.
Here it comes.
What's a foul in it?
Yeah, it's a good header as well from Trey Hume.
I was going to say, does he give it?
It's a head injury anyway.
Yeah, well, he's won the ball, Trey Hume, he's been clattered. I think it's Kyle Bartley, isn't it?
We await added time. Strange replays. Our friends at Sky receiving pictures from this afternoon.
Yeah, see it back now. Just gets there, Trey Hume, and he gets clattered, does he? Oh, heads.
Oh, nasty one.
Yeah, I thought it was an elbow at first, but yeah, it's a clash of heads.
4 minutes added on in the Hawthorns. Huge 4 minutes for Sunderland Football Club. Huge 4 minutes for West Bromwich Albion. Both these clubs going for that 6th place this afternoon.
It's good again from Jack Clark. You know, everyone thinks about him driving forward with the ball, all the silky skills, but his work rate as well off the ball, helping out. It's fantastic.
It's been his pal on the left side, Dennis Serkin, who's getting the headlines this afternoon, though. Townsend trying to bring it down. Has 3 or 4 touches. Manages to keep possession. Let's play it out. It's going to be kitchen sink stuff here from West Brom. Dan Neil just overplays it. Roberts trying to get on the end of it. Ahmad doing his best to come back and help out.
Yeah, another one now, trying to get hold of the ball, aren't we? A little bit scrappy, and this is going to come forward again.
Everyone's forward, every single player's forward except the goalkeeper, Alex Palmer, for West Brom. Another huge few minutes for Sunderland.
That's the second one that's important. If we don't win the first contact, that knockdown, get around the seconds. There we are.
Oh, it's over the top of Gooch, kept alive by Fall. Oh, Brighton twisting and turning and delivers the ball with his right foot. Fall!
I'll tell you what,
that was a good opportunity, that, Danny.
I'll tell you, he was a lucky boy there, Patrick Roberts. Switched off at the far post, look, in behind him, yeah. Ball watching, look. Uh-oh, panic stations, luckily. Doesn't get the contact on it he's looking for. Could have been his first touch there.
Yeah, gets it all wrong, doesn't he? Corberat screaming at his players. Join us in the post-game programme, everyone. Use the hashtag AskDanny. Tell us what you think about today's game. Can Sunderland get themselves into the playoffs as Ahmad charges forward now? Patrick Roberts is on the right-hand side. He's trying to run the clock down. It's a Sunderland throw. There's not much to hit there, has he, Patrick? Pritchard's trying to give him some help. It's a throw right in the corner. Sunderland should try and contain them, but this will be shifted. Final minute of added time. Sunderland fans can't believe what they're seeing down at the Hawthorns. We were counting the injured players before kick-off. This makeshift side, few seconds away from a big win. Cleared by Jack Clark. Dan Neil with an important header. Ahmad's stretching for it. Ajayi. Final few seconds. Wallace chests it down. Gardner-Hickman. Oh, Mishu's missed it. Shot comes in, goes wide. And that might be it.
Well, he's had a couple of big opportunities, hasn't he, since he come on. That one's probably a better chance for him there. I think Michu tries to slide in. He can place it in that bottom left corner as we look at it. Goes across goal and drags it wide. And that's that.
That's a big win for Sunderland. They've moved up to 6th in the division. And they're in the playoff spaces.
They are indeed, yeah, and they've had to dig in there at times, but we've come out on top. You see what it means to the players there, and there's the man of the moment, Dennis.